Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome live on stage the man himself. It's Double Johnson.
Yes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Or should I say good evening, actually? It's nearly evening. Welcome those who have tuned in. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It is Manchester United against Chelsea. It's a live match chat. I'm going to call it live match chat instead of live watch along now. Just changing things up a bit. Of course, for those who don't know, there will be no footage shown because it is illegal. And if you want to know, if you want a better reason than this, have a look in the description. There's a bit where it says, please note, I can't show any match footage. Unfortunately, it's against the YouTube terms and conditions. It's also against the law to leak footage. So, not allowed to do that, to show footage. I said show, and then I said do. So, welcome those who have tuned in to, let me go straight to the top. Liam Martin, Scotty B, Nick Muller, Tom R, thanks for joining the stream. I've not seen you on the stream for quite a while, so thank you for coming on. I'm going to get your predictions in a moment. And of course, we do have predictions. I've actually got a big piece of paper now where I'm going to actually jot them down. So we had Rashford Duara with 3-1 United in the preview. Get your predictions in the live chat. My prediction, by the way, before anyone asks, is 2-1 to Manchester United. With Martial and I think I said Rashford to score. It's the start of the season. The Premier League is back and running. And of course, the new VAR. So we could be in for a long day. Just to warn you. Liam Martin with 2-1 United. I'm just jotting the ones I already had written down. I didn't have them on a piece of paper yesterday. Oh, crap. Nick Muller 3-1. Nick Muller said 2-1, or you said 3-1 on the preview. Okay, I'm guessing are you changing it to 2-1, or are you keeping it as 3-1? I'll put yours down afterwards. Glenn Matthews went with 1-1 yesterday. Oh, no. 1-1 it was, wasn't it? And then Sol Starling went with 1-1. Bear with me a second. Right, let's have a look at the other comments. Scotty B, 2-1 United. Thanks for joining, Scott. Oh, by the way, Dankeschön, should I say. Scotty B with 2-1 to Manchester United. Put untied for me. Nick Muller's gone for 3-1. Okay, that's fine then. Tom R went for 2-1. As well, I think that's it. That's all the predictions so far. Yeah, your predictions are open till kick-off. Please do leave a like and get your comments in the comments and in the live chat. And just to let you know, Wolves have just drawn 0-0 at Leicester City, and we've also had Arsenal winning 1-0 at Newcastle. So all the big six teams have won apart from United and Chelsea. So, who knows what's going to happen? Yeah. Okay. So, by the way, before anyone doesn't know, there's in the description there was a link. If you want to donate to the channel, then that's fine. There's a link down in the description, streamlabs.com/Dozers of Football Stand. The link's down there if you want to support the channel. Feel free. It's totally your choice. It's not up to me. It's totally up to you. I don't force anyone. So, it's completely up to you if you want to do it. Are you part of PFF in one? No, I left them ages ago. But today's lineup, so we're going to start with the lineups for the two teams. And we're going to first start off with the visitors, Chelsea. Chelsea's lineup: number 1, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Number 4, Andreas Christensen. Number 5, Jorginho. Number 8, Ross Barkley. Number 9, Tammy Abraham. Number 11, Pedro. Number 15, Kurt Zouma. 17, Mateo Kovacic. Number 19, Mason Mount. 28, Cesar Azpilicueta. And number 33, Emerson. Mason Mount gets his first Chelsea start for a long while. Obviously, gone back to Chelsea after being on loan at Derby under Frank Lampard's management. So he's got experience of playing under Frank Lampard. Substitutes for Chelsea is goalkeeper number 13, Willy Caballero. Number 3, Marcos Alonso. 7, N'Golo Kante. 16 is Kennedy. 18, Olivier Giroud. 22, Christian Pulisic. And number 29, Fikayo Tomori. I'm sure that's Tomori from Derby as well. Manchester United's lineup. Number 1, David De Gea. Number 2, Victor Lindelof. Number 5, making his Manchester United debut, Harry Maguire. 6, Paul Pogba. Number 9, Anthony Martial. Number 10, Marcus Rashford. 14, Jesse Lingard. Number 15, Andres Pereira. 23, Luke Shaw. 29, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, making his first Manchester United appearance in the Premier League. And number 39, Scott McTominay. So Maguire and Wan-Bissaka both making their home debuts for United. Substitutions for Manchester United are number 22, Sergio Romero. Number 8, Juan Mata. 18, Ashley Young. 21, Daniel James. 26, Mason Greenwood. 31, Nemanja Matic. And number 38, Axel Tuanzebe. Tonight's referee is Anthony Taylor. And VAR is in place, I think. I think VAR's in place from what I was told. Going into this game, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on the loss of Romelu Lukaku said, of course, Rom has a good record and stats. One of the top number 9s around when you want to play with that kind of striker, a target man. Very confident that we'll get goals from Martial, Daniel James, Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard. I believe Mason Greenwood is going to be playing and involved a lot. And when he is, he's going to score goals. However, Frank Lampard has said on the club's transfer ban, this is Chelsea, we have to remain competitive while we're in this position. With the ban, it has all been easy to write off this squad. And I don't write off this squad at all. I think that what is important is that you have a target within the group. What matters is how we approach things. We will see how we go. That's 2 messages from the 2 managers. Ipswich unbeaten, says Nick Muller. Yes, they are. Done a decent... They've done quite well so far this season. Nearly won against Sunderland, mind. Sunderland always find a way of equalising. Today, the messages from the 2 respected managers. This has got all... Well, I forgot what I was going to say. All the makings of an entertaining and enthralling contest. It's 2 of the big 6 teams. United who finished 6th against Chelsea who finished 4th. And neither team go in with the form. The form they had the last 5 games for United in the Premier League, only 2 points out of 15. And for Chelsea, it was, I think, 4 or 5 points out of 15. So, not great form for either team. And also, by the way, yesterday I did the preview, and it was quite late. I was a bit all over the place at times. Because I've only started using this Streamlabs OBS thing. And when it comes to doing this, it's interesting, it's weird. I've never used this before. And yesterday I did my predicted lineup, and looking at the squad, the only two people I got wrong was Daniel James and Daniel James and Matic. So I said Matic and Daniel James would start, and I was wrong. So 9 out of 11 for the first predicted lineup of this season, which is quite good. Keep getting your comments in the live chat. As said, predictions are open till past when kickoff comes. and then your predictions will be closed. Fergie United's doing a live watch along as well for the game. Just a second. Brilliant. Right, where are we up to? Oh, no, what's happened there? Need to catch up with your videos, Daz, when I get a chance. I just went into his live stream. I've just put a message in there saying I won't be watching because I'm going to be busy doing my own live stream. So as I said, there is the donation link in the description if you want to donate to the channel. It's totally up to you. And we've got a snowing in the background. And before anyone else, I just have to say the chosen drink for today is the usual. It's different with Streamlabs. If you do through Streamlabs, you don't have to go through the YouTube donation rules. That's only if you want to get a super chat, which isn't a fun. 10 minutes to kick off, and this is going to be an enthralling game. Now, for goodness sake. 2 seconds. Okay, we're done now. The phone was out, but the phone was answered. Interesting, yes. So let's just have a look at the table. United cannot go top of the league unless, well, United and Chelsea both cannot go top of the league unless there's a 6-goal difference. Unless either team wins 6-0 or 7-1, which I don't think is ever going to happen. And a lot of people have said this has all the makings of a draw. Now, if United draw this game, it means that we still finish above Norwich, just for Nick Muller, not for Nick Muller, for Scotty B. Please do leave a like as well, by the way. We've got 6 people watching. If we can get to 10 likes in this stream, I'd be pleased and appreciate it as well. Nice phone sound. Yeah, it's a classic phone, isn't it? Yes. I think the one player we need to watch out for in the Manchester United squad, I think, is definitely Wan-Bissaka. It's going to be interesting to see how he does in the Premier League. I mean, he's had a lot of experience in the Prem. He's played for Crystal Palace. He's done well in pre-season as well. I've been quite impressed with him so far, the new signing. Also, Harry Maguire. Of course, we're looking to see how he does in the Manchester United shirt today, obviously wearing the number 5. 2 quality signings that United have made. Will they perform today? Hopefully we will. And the other interesting battle is Wan-Bissaka against Pulisic. If Pulisic comes on the pitch, he was obviously going to get marked by Wan-Bissaka. Be interesting to see how that comes off as well. Another player I said I was impressed with ages ago was Victor Lindelof. I've been impressed with him this last season, and I've been impressed with him at times this season, or in pre-season. And there's been times where the defence has been cut open at times, especially against Milan. Can't afford to get cut open against a team like this. Scott McTominay is going to be interesting to see how he does. In my opinion, he puts 100% effort in practically every single game. I just told him I prefer you as a broadcaster. Fair enough. I can't accept a message like that, mind. Fair enough there. Yes, no 14 from the Prem. But we haven't even kicked off yet, so that's probably why. As I was saying, McTominay has put 100% effort in practically every single game for Manchester United. One of the good young players that we have. Lingard, I didn't really want Lingard to start, in my opinion. I think Daniel James should have got started ahead of him. Everyone was predicting Martial to play at striker. As I said, I was expecting him to finish to play left mid, which of course I think he is. But that's a good front three, actually. Rashford, Martial, Lingard. We'll see how he does today. No one matter. No one matter, which is good. Never fussed of him. Daniel James might make his Premier League debut for Manchester United off the bench. I'm still going to hear for the whole stream, man. Oh, 2 seconds. Oh, kicking off in the live chat again, is it? Between Tom and Joe. Well, everyone's allowed their opinion, man. Tom was timed out by Joe. Oh, right. Looks like Joe got a bit fed up there. He's timed him out. Okay. That was my controller. Now we're going to do about that, unfortunately. Right, as I was saying, where was he? Oh, for goodness sake. Greenwood as well could make his Premier League debut for Manchester United as well, off the bench, which would be interesting. Players for Chelsea, I think we need to watch out for. Tammy Abraham did well at Aston Villa last season, helped them towards their promotion to the Premier League. Mason Mount got Derby to the final of the playoffs and is a quality player. Do they have what it takes to play in the Premier League? I think Abraham, yes. Mount, I don't know. But the players are about to come out now. Old Trafford, this is the theatre of dreams. Will you please welcome Chelsea and Manchester United? Yeah. Players are on the way out towards the halfway line. And then we will get the game started on time. Ole. I knew Joe was doing the other game, but I didn't know he was doing the United game. No, I didn't know he was doing that. Chelsea. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm currently in the PFF live chat just looking at what's going on here. No one has. No one did. Okay, I don't know. Players are out now. Today's lineup starting with the visitors, Chelsea. Chelsea lineup for today's game. Number 1, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Number 4, Andreas Christensen. Number 5, Jorginho. 8, Ross Barkley. 9, Tammy Abraham. 15, Kurt Zouma. 11, Pedro. 17, Mateo Kovacic. 19, Mason Mount. 28, Cesar Spilicueta. 33, Emerson. Substitutes for Chelsea today is number 13, Willy Caballero. 3, Marcos Alonso. 7, N'Golo Kante. 16, Kennedy. 18, Olivier Giroud. 22, Christian Pulisic. 29, Mikayo Tomori, sorry. Manchester United's lineup today. In goal, number 1, David De Gea. Number 2, Victor Lindelof. 5, Harry Maguire. 6, Paul Pogba. Number 9, Anthony Martial. 10, Marcus Rashford. 14, Jesse Lingard. 15, Andres Pereira. 23, Luke Shaw. 29, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. 39, Scott McTominay. And the subs for Manchester United are number 22, Sergio Romero. 8, Juan Mata. 18, Ashley Young. 21, Daniel James. 26, Mason Greenwood. 31, Nemanja Matic. And number 38, Axel Tuanzebe. Today's referee is Anthony Taylor. So you have till the kick-off to get your predictions in. Your predictions are still open. As soon as the referee blows the whistle to kick off the game, a message goes in the chat saying your predictions are closed. So get your predictions in quickly before I close them. Manchester United versus Chelsea in one of the biggest games of week 1. It's going to be an enthralling contest. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we're underway. Your predictions are now closed. But I think everyone should just have respect for each other and their opinions. I'll admit I agree to that because, you know, everyone's allowed. I can't allow bad language in the live chat, by the way. Yeah, it is true, man. I mean, people have to respect other people's opinion. I mean, they have their opinion. They're entitled to their opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. Everything, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. That's how I've always seen it as. Right, I just need to close the predictions in the preview. And then we'll get onto the action. We're about a minute in already, and Chelsea just currently keeping all the possession at the minute, just passing it through the middle and then passing it round the back. I'm going to quickly get onto the preview and close the predictions on there. Chelsea on the attack already on the left-hand side is Emerson against Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka comes out on top. Nice. Well, one duel for Aaron Wan-Bissaka there, and he comes out on top. And I'd be surprised if he didn't, to be honest with you. Yeah, but I agree with what Tom's what everyone's allowed their opinion. So that's just my opinion. Chelsea just keeping all the possession here. They're just passing it round the back and then trying to pass it forward. Emerson back to the keeper again. I mean, some good passing football here, but United actually win that back. Oh, it just didn't fall for Luke Shaw. Sec, I just need to look at something here. Liverpool scored in the first 5 minutes. Yeah. Fair enough. Right hand side here. Chelsea on the attack into the penalty area and headed out for a corner. Fair to say United have not really had much of the ball so far. It's been a pretty slow start. But I think Chelsea are just going to go quite patient. They're going to just play the ball backwards and then just go straight forward, really. I think that's what they're going to try and do. I think Lampard in the Championship with Derby played a lot of attacking football and it paid off, you know. They got the goals. Didn't finish any higher than they did last time, no. Corner into the penalty area and it's headed away by the United defence. As far as Kovacic. Oh, it's fallen for Tommy Abraham, who hits one and hits the post. Goodness me. Tommy Abraham with a dangerous shot, right-footed, smashes it against the post. It was a great shot, but that's danger for United. Pedro again curls one straight into 204. Just update that a second. What was that? I don't know. Chelsea on the attack here, left hand side. Ross Barkley, he's looking to, I think, play it in the middle. He gets tackled by 2 United players, and Wan-Bissaka wins. It is Pogba now. Tries to turn, gets fouled. Oh, a bit of a tussle for the ball there. And Wan-Bissaka comes with the ball on the right-hand side. Lovely ball through into the centre. Here's Andres Pereira, plays it to the left-hand side. Luke Shaw looking to chase that. He does chase it and gets it. He plays it to Marcus Rashford. Goes back on himself. Plays it backwards to Scott McTominay now. It's a good ball into the centre to Andres Pereira, who goes straight to a Chelsea player. And McTominay concedes a free kick right near the halfway line for foul on the Chelsea player. I couldn't see precisely who it was who got fouled. But I mean, looking at the foul, certainly a foul anyway. Couldn't be any complaints. I couldn't tell who the actual Chelsea player was that got fouled. God's sake, man. Full stream. Chelsea's still keeping hold of the ball now. Just stuff going on here. So I'm just trying to sort thingy bobs out here. Apologise if you hear snoring in the background. Get back on there. United on the attack here now, left hand side. Oh, he tries to play it. That was Pogba actually on there. Tried to play it to, I think, to, might have been Rashford. And just didn't fall to him. Oh, it's fallen to a United player. Oh, it was a good shot. It was Martial. It was a bit of a defensive error. Just a ball down the centre of the fence. And it fell straight at Martial, who hit it first time on the right foot. And it was straight at Kepa. Pretty easy save for Kepa there. Please do drop a like if you haven't already done so. Be very much appreciated. And keep getting your comments in the live chat. It's a good hit by Martial, just not enough power on it. I think it needed more placement as well. Is Harry Maguire on the ball now, and the Manchester United chef for the first time in the Premier League. David De Gea on the ball now, plays it to Victor Lindelof on the right-hand side. Plays it to his left-hand side where Maguire is. And Maguire is looking for Pogba. He plays it to Pogba now. Right, the halfway line is a good ball down the field towards Martial. Hits it with too much power, and it's going to go straight to the goalkeeper. Just check something there. Wait a second. Chelsea on the ball here. Yeah, I saw the prediction. Sorting that out. Keep getting your comments in the live chat. It seems to have gone a bit quiet since. Of course. Happens anyway, doesn't it? It's a good ball to the right hand side. Chasing it, plays it through. Oh, it hasn't got a touch on it. It's gone straight past two Chelsea players. It only needed one touch, and I think it was going to go in the net. It's Pedro. Long ball into the penalty area. Plays it through and into the gloves of David De Gea. Took a touch off the United player that he tried to play the ball through, and it was on the right hand side of the penalty area. Tries to play back through into the centre of the area and takes the touch off the United player and goes straight to David De Gea. We're now nearly 10 minutes into the game, and it's been an interesting battle so far, it's fair to say. And I think if you look at it, I think both teams are going into it quite a lot. Chelsea have had, I'd say, the better chances. But I think at the same time, I think it's been pretty even. 68% possession for Chelsea in this first 10 minutes. And it doesn't really surprise me, really, because, it's what Chelsea do. Chelsea are capable of keeping hold of the possession and stuff, and can't really expect much. Can't expect anything less really from them. Quality side. I was doing well. Someone's put United to win by 4 on a different stream. I just clicked on the Jow stream. Oh, dear. I'm well behind on the stream. Good God. No, what's happened here? No one in there. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Right, work on here. Right, there we go. Sorted. Chelsea fans are singing Super Frank. And of course, it's Frank Lampard's first competitive match as Chelsea manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been United manager since, he arrived as oh God. Great save there from David De Gea. Pretty much safe, that's in mind. And of course, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been at Manchester United as caretaker manager maybe, or as interim manager in December, and then became the permanent manager in March. So he's had more experience of managing in the Premier League at Manchester in the Premier League than Frank Lampard. But who will come out on top? Currently, neither team's coming out on top at the minute. There's been no goals. It's still 0-0 here. So Chelsea still keeping all the possession here, and that's a great tackle. That is. What a brilliant challenge from Luke Shaw. And that was on, I believe, Seaside Spiliqueta. Look at you. Oh, dear me. Mason Mount's going to cause a lot of problems, I think, for United. A lot of problems. He's quite a good player, Mason Mount. He was at Chelsea. But he went on loan to Derby County and did quite well there. So, in for a pretty tough game. And I think a lot of people have said this has draw waiting all over it. People have said this has all the makings of a cracker. And I think this has the makings of an entertaining but tight affair. Chelsea still keeping hold of the ball here. They're currently just passing it around the defence now. And this is what people like about Chelsea. This is what I've seen from Chelsea loads of times. They like to keep the ball in the defensive third, and they like to keep all the possession. And, I mean, would you expect anything less from Chelsea? No. They always keep possession. They're always on the attack. They always put in efforts and stuff. So they've got some good talent as well. I said yesterday in the preview that I think without Hazard, Chelsea will struggle. But so far, it doesn't look like it. It looks like Chelsea are doing fine. Chelsea seem to be settling fine. Doesn't look like they're going to have too much problems without Hazard this season. And you can't underestimate them. Please do leave a like if you haven't already done so, by the way. Keep getting your comments in the live chat. And of course, if you do want to donate to the stream, if you do want to, not to the stream, but if you want to donate to the channel, there's a link in the description for that. I'd say that's totally up to you. Oh, God. Been a long day. Been up since... I've been awake since about 8:30. Nick, we're not watching Liverpool, watching Manchester United against Chelsea. That's what Scott's put. That was what I think the latest comment. Oh, I'm on top chat. I need to be on live chat, not top chat. Sometimes there's messages that come through and I don't see them because I'm on top chat, so... Oh, United win the penalty area, literally one-touch football, trying to pass it back, and it went straight to a Chelsea player. And that long ball down from the left. Sorry, from the right to the left. It's just gone out for front United. I think your game is behind a couple of minutes or seconds. Reason being is because the stream is always 20, 30 seconds behind time. It's always about 30 seconds behind the time. I'm watching this now in real life and it's currently 15 minutes, 55 seconds. But when the stream comes through, it'll be like everyone else will be in about 16, 20 or something. So I am at the exact same time as everyone else. It's just the stream is behind. Oh, United get the advantage here. Rashford, penalty. Yes, United get a penalty. Anthony Taylor points straight to the spot. He gave United the advantage. There was a foul in the build-up. He gives United the advantage, and Rashford gets completely taken down in the penalty area. United get a penalty. However, we'll see what happens here. Yeah. Let's have a look here. Rashford turns. He gets caught on the foot. It's a penalty. Gets taken down. Penalty, and that is a penalty conceded by Kurt Zouma. This for 1-0 to Manchester United. Please do drop a like. This is what happens. All sorts of excitement going on. Penalty for Manchester United to be taken by Marcus Rashford. I think VAR's just given the penalty definitely as well. Marcus Rashford has taken 3 penalties and scored all 3. Can he make it? 4 penalties out of 4. It's Rashford in front of the United fans, right hand side of the field. It's a penalty for United. Rashford against Kepa Arrizabalaga. He runs up, stutters, right-footed, smashes it into the top corner of the net. 1-0 to Manchester United. 18 minutes in. It's Rashford with a cool penalty. Now scored 4 penalties out of 4. 18 minutes played. Rashford's penalty, right-footed, top corner, too high for Kepa Arrizabalaga to get in the goal. It's too high, it's a great penalty. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 0, and it's Marcus Rashford. Way! What a penalty that is. He runs up, stutters a bit, right-footed, smashes it into the top of the net. No stopping nose. 1-0 to Manchester United in a big game in the Premier League. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 0. Goal time 17 minutes and 44 seconds, fuck the 18th minute. The foul from Kurt Zoom in the penalty area clips Marcus Rashford in penalty area. Referee, without a shadow of doubt, immediately gives the penalty. And Rashford steps up and coolly slots it into the top of the net. Great goal. And so far it's the United legend that's coming out on top in this battle of legends, should I say. The Manchester United legend in charge of Manchester United and Chelsea legend in charge of Chelsea. So what does that mean? As it stands, Manchester United will move up to 7th in the league, whilst Chelsea will shoot down to 14th. This is with goal difference. Please do leave a like as well if you haven't already done so. 1-0 to Manchester United. Of course, all fans are welcome. Doesn't matter which club you support. You're always welcome on this channel. Just have to point that out. Free kick for United. Left hand side. Swung into the penalty area. Oh, it's fallen to Maguire. Right hand side. Tries to play through. Blocked and a corner kick. Corner for United is going to be taken by Andres Pereira in front of the Chelsea fans. It's into the penalty area. It's a great ball. Headed on, headed away. Luke Shaw gives chase to that. Plays it to Pogba. Pogba swings one in, blocked.
I literally.
Okay, right, okay. Referee stopped the game, I think, for an injury. Oh, it's Andreas Christensen. Paul Pogba accidentally elbows Andreas Christensen right in the face. What a good elbow in the head, mind. Do share the stream if you haven't already done so as well. It'd be massively appreciated. The more we get, the merrier. And I didn't put. I think I put on. Oh, they're showing the. happening now. Just going to check. Just need to check Instagram quickly. We're live. We're live. Bio, just putting this on Instagram. I mean, I think I did it earlier, but I can't remember now, so I just had to do it again. So, did anyone... Everyone's gone for 1-1, 2-1 and 3-1 United. 1-0 means you're not bottom. Actually, Norwich aren't bottom of the league, by the way, Nick. It's West Ham because of goal difference. So you got tonked 5-0. I don't even think Norwich are in the bottom three. I don't know. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, Wan-Bissaka tries to put an in the penalty area. He does. Oh, and Kepa comes out and just about clears it away. Not far, though. Luke Shaw left-hand side the penalty area. Puts a ball in, blocked. Going to fall to a United player. It has. A bit of tussling going on there. And then Rashford miscues his touch and ends up losing the ball love for throwing in front of the Civil X Ferguson stand. It's Manchester United 1, Chelsea 0 for those who don't know. And it was Marcus Rashford's penalty in the 17th, 18th minute. We are out of the bottom three, but Friday we was bottom. Okay. In the penalty area. Oh, can't win it. It's fallen to the right-hand side. Wan-Bissaka. Is he looking for a cross? No, he's going to play it to Pogba's on his left-hand side. That's a foul, referee. No. Ref tells Pogba to get up. Did not say there were. Yeah, no, I was just because you mentioned bottom, I'm thinking just thoroughly, that Norwich aren't bottom. So I know there's always gossip going on between you and between Nick and Scotty, so just off one of that. Oh, this is interesting. 69% possession for Manchester United in the last 10 minutes. So United come into the game a lot more. Won 12 of 21 games as United. Oh, Tom R's back. Thank you very much for returning, mate. I've got £100 on Maguire scoring today. Ooh. I don't think Maguire will score, but I mean, it might happen. I don't know. Get 1,100 back. You remind me of Harry Doherty. He always puts bets on things. However, Harry always puts bets on yellow cards and red cards and stuff, so he does it differently. And corners, I think. I don't know. But... Well, best of luck with your bet, mate. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not the betting type. Scotty B's put Friday we were at the bottom because we played the first game, but currently West Ham are bottom because of goal difference. Yep. Absolutely. Although, Watford will be down there. Southampton will be down there. Did anyone else lose 3-0? No, I don't think so. So Norwich will be out of the bottom three for the minute because you lost by 3 goals. However, you got a goal. Unlike Southampton didn't get a goal at Burnley, lost 3-0. Watford lost 3-0. So they're in the bottom three along with West Ham. So you will be outside the relegation zone in a minute because you've obviously got the goal at Liverpool. And I'll admit, fair play to Norwich because it's a tough place to go and get a goal. Anfield is such a tough stadium to try and get a goal at. So, I mean, if you took your chances more, you probably could have got something from that. But Liverpool's attacking is unbelievable. Just a reminder, Manchester United are back on Sky Sport next weekend as they travel to Wolverhampton Wanderers, which has been United's main bogey team, especially last season. Oh, that's Monday night football, by the way, I forgot to say. We also, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a watch along because I'm not sure whether I'll do a watch along tomorrow, but Bayern are taking on Energy Cottbus in the Deutsche DFB Pokal tomorrow, so debating whether to do a live watch along for that. I probably won't mind, but I certainly will on Friday night if I'm available, because the Bundesliga returns on Friday night with Bayern Munich, as you would expect, kicking off the season at home to Hertha Berlin. Liverpool are a tough team, one of the best in the league. I'm happy that Pukki scored. Pukki's going to actually, I think Pukki's going to do well, I think, for Norwich this season. Going to cause a lot of teams a lot of problems. Yeah, he's finished. Just a reminder, Wolves drew 0-0 today after a controversial decision by VAR. VAR disallowed their goal for handball. And Arsenal won 1-0 thanks to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who was joint top scorer with another two people last season. So he got the goal, and he only goal the game at Newcastle. It wasn't a brilliant game, I'll admit, at Newcastle, so wasn't that entertaining until about the second half. Started to pick up a bit. Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side, 29 minutes, 48 seconds according to mine. Although, I'd say 20-30 seconds behind on the stream. The stream's 20-30 seconds behind. And United winning back here is Lingard, plays it, and a shot, and it's over the bar. But a good attempt, actually, on the right foot from Anthony Martial. I watched the games late, one match of the day, 2. Yeah. Look. Not been a great week so far, with obviously Borough getting beat. Oh, Chelsea win. Plays it back. Oh, he tried to play it back to Tammy Abraham. It went straight to a United player who clears it away. I think it was Lindelof who cleared it away. I think Barkley plays it through to Mason Mount. I think Mason Mount wants to whether they hit it or not. And that was a good ball, playing it back. Went straight to a United player. Good defending there. Mason Mount. Mason Mount's causing a lot of problems, especially in the United penalty area. That's a foul, referee on Lingard. No, referee thinks it's a fair challenge, so there you go. Looking at my angle, looked like it was a foul. Pogba, oh God. That's also what's going on left-hand side. United on the ball here. Is it Martial? It is Martial now. It was Rashford. It is Martial. In penalty area. Oh. Turns. I don't know how he managed to keep hold of the ball. He did quite well there. Gone back on himself. And a good tackle into the penalty area from Martial. Oh, Pogba gets it all wrong. He's trying to get his header on it, and it ends up heading the wrong way. He's supposed to head it towards the goal. He ended up heading it back towards Martial for some reason. And it didn't go. And a poor pass from Chelsea. It's gone straight to a United player. Andres Pereira on the ball on the right-hand side. Right near the halfway line. Turns. Plays it to Pogba. And Pogba tried to do a bit of a fancy pass. Ended up losing the ball. And Ross Barkley is gifting the ball to Manchester United a lot of times. He's trying to play a through ball and there's no one there. And Chelsea have lacked in the final third, especially with their passing. They've not had many shots. Let's have a look at the actual stats. Since we're talking about the final third. Match stats. 4 shots for Manchester United, 2 on target. 3 shots for Chelsea, 1 on target. Dowsy FC, thanks for joining. I don't know which one it is, whether that's Ollie or whether that is anyone else. I'm assuming that's Ollie. I don't know who that is. Who is it? Ollie, Ethan Moo, or someone else? I don't know who it is. Well, thanks for joining the stream. Please do leave a like if you haven't already done so as well. It'll be very much appreciated. Who's playing best for United? Well, Martial's caused Chelsea a few problems. Rashford's obviously scored a penalty. He's done decent. I think Luke Shaw's put a few good tackles in. Wan-Bissaka is causing chaos. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Paul Pogba got fouled. And, yeah, Pogba got fouled. And the ball ended up going through to Rashford, who was well offside. Put it in the net anyway, but... yeah, it's a foul. It's a clear foul. We have torrential rain here in Middlesbrough. Lovely, gorgeous weather. Can't beat it. And I bet you've got the washing out. Referee's checking VAR and stuff here. Not... no foul given. Okay, just in by VAR. It's Ollie, okay. Oh, I thought he'd scored there. Right. Are United focused back in England? They moved back on the 1st of July. Who's been better for United? Anyway, I was going to come to that point. I've forgotten about that. For me, Wan-Bissaka has been the best player on the pitch so far. He's winning a lot of the battles and he's doing quite well. Chelsea just had a shot that went just past the post. I didn't see it fully. I was actually checking the comments and then that shot just went flying past. And here's Chelsea on the ball again, right inside the penalty area. And a hit, curling, straight into the keeper's gloves. Too easy for David De Gea. Please leave a like if you haven't already done so as well. It'd be massively appreciated. I don't know how many times I've said that now, but I do always say that. So, yeah. And also, if you are new and you don't know, there's a link in the description for donations. If you want to make a donation to the channel, then please feel free to do so. It's totally your choice. I'll say it's completely up to you. That's just there. That's just there for me now. It's been set up yesterday. And also, for those who don't know as well, I can't show match footage, unfortunately, because it's against the YouTube terms and conditions. It's also against the law to leak match footage. So, yeah, just in case anyone was going to ask, just have to say I'm not allowed to show the game footage. It is illegal, unfortunately. If it wasn't illegal and I was allowed to, then I think I probably would. But, nah, unfortunately, it's not allowed. It's YouTube rules for you. Free kick into the penalty area for Manchester United and referee just blown for free kick to Chelsea instead. Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Coming up on Sky Sports next weekend, Manchester City against Tottenham Hotspurs on Saturday. And then Monday night, Wolverhampton Wanderers against Manchester United. Whoever concedes a foul on the left-hand side near the penalty area turns in the attacking third for Chelsea. Got a lot of people in. Keep getting your comments in the live chat as well, by the way. Still 1-0 to United at Marcus Rashford penalty gives them, I'd say, at the minute, a slender lead. I'm on the top chart again. I need to stop going on the top chart. Nothing good through there. So yeah, keep getting your comments in. Has anyone on the pitch impressed you so far? Mason Mount's caused loads of problems for United. I think he's done well. One of Chelsea's best players so far, and it is him who puts the free kick into the penalty area. It's cleared away by Manchester United. And Emerson has the ball now for Chelsea right at the halfway line, plays it back to Jorginho. And Chelsea currently just keeping hold of possession. Keeping hold of the possession at the minute. Oh, Lindelof managed. Lindelof did a 360 turn, quite slow 360 turn actually, and nearly lost it against two Chelsea players. But United have lost it as the ball went towards Pogba, who couldn't get there. And now Chelsea left hand side of the penalty area with Ross Barkley, who hits it, and that's a great save by David De Gea. And the follow up, not much power on it, blocked by United defender. And now for throw-in might need a corner flag on the right hand side in front of the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. That's a good ball through, and it's away by United. Danger for United a lot of times here. Oh, it's fallen to Emerson in the penalty area. Oh, and he smashed the crossbar. Chelsea have been unlucky in this game. They hit the post early in the game. They've now had shots saved, and now they've hit the crossbar with Emerson. I don't know how Emerson got there from left back. Smashed it, and it's just cannoned off the crossbar. That is. David De Gea is trying to defend his near post, and I don't think De Gea was going to get anywhere near that. Loads of power, but it's off the bar. 5 shots for Manchester United, 8 for Chelsea, and they still can't take their chances. 2 shots on target for United from their 5. Chelsea have had 3 shots on target from their 8. See, if Chelsea had finished their chances in this first half, they probably would have been about 2-1 or 3-1 up. They've caused a lot of problems. That's a good ball through, and it's going to go out. Well done, Maguire there. He's literally trying to outmuscle Mason Mount, actually. He does that and lets the ball go out for a goal kick. Well played to him. You get any comments in? Oh, by the way, we are taking calls at half time if you do want to call in as well. I forgot to mention that. So if you do want to call in, then Skype is you just type in the channel name on Skype, or you can get me on Instagram. I don't really take Hangouts calls unless it's someone who's already a contact. Same with Messenger ones. Oh! So yeah, mainly Skype or Instagram to come on. Why not just message me mate, because he'll probably be watching the game. Give me a second. Right, sorted. My hair's in a mess. You and me? Oh, get off that. Oh, Pedro's lost it. United have the ball. Martial, go on. Left-hand side, Luke Shaw. Good options, plays it back to Martial. Who plays it back to Shaw again. And ball ref away. Ref's not giving it. Surprise. United win it back again. No, Paul Pogba. To left-hand side, Marcus Rashford. Plays it through to Martial. He's going to get it on his right foot and hit it. No, he's going to turn. Going to try and turn again and lose the ball again. Martial's tried to be too clever at times, and that's how you lose the ball if you try and be too clever all the time. That's what happens. And now Chelsea have the ball. Barkley with the advantage now because he got fouled. Ref gave advantage. And he doesn't pull it back for the free kick. Wan-Bissaka now. I think United's just going to keep possession now and take this 1-0 lead into half-time. How good does it feel? Greatest in English football, we've won it all. All these up to me. How good does it feel? No one can see the top of my one, can they? United just keeping hold of the ball. I think it's just going to be that practically for the first half. That's all they're going to do. It'll be about 2 minutes at a time, I think, though. And that's a good ball down to left hand side. Martial, actually, he's going to play it to. He played it to Luke Shaw, who was on the overlap, and he tried to put a ball into the penalty area, low one towards the edge of the penalty area for some reason, and didn't work. Fourth is indicated a minimum of 2 minutes at a time. Adams put who's been playing better. Well, the stats wise, Chelsea have had more shots, and I think it's been a good game. I mean, it's hard to say who's been a better team actually. I think it's been pretty even. Chelsea have had more of the possession now in this game. I'd say they've had more of the shots. So if you want to class it as possession and shots wise, Chelsea they've had more shots of it. The bar, they've hit the post. Had shot saved. United only leading by a penalty, but I think both teams have played well. So I'd say Chelsea, if you want to know like possession and if you want it to know like possession and shots wise, Chelsea they've kept hold of the ball more and they've done well with it. Just their final passes haven't been brilliant, just like that one where the ball goes into the penalty area and headed away by Wan-Bissaka. Nearly half time. I'm going to accept calls at half time if you want to call in and give us your thoughts on the game. Neutrals are allowed. It doesn't have to be United or Chelsea fans. It can be anyone who's watching the game practically. Anyone's welcome to call in. You can call on Hangouts if you already have me on there. You can call me on Skype. If you just type in the channel name on Skype, it should come up. Instagram is the same. Does His Football Stand on Instagram. But that's one of my social medias. I do have Facebook Messenger, but that's only for contacts only because I don't give out me Facebook details or anything like that on the streams. Half time. The ball from David De Gea went straight down the field. Referee blew for half time. And at half time, a great half of football, entertaining from both sides, and it's practically evenly matched. Abraham hit the post. Emerson smashed the crossbar. I think been an interesting half, and I think Chelsea were lucky not to have scored. But 1-0 thanks to a penalty from Marcus Rashford. And so far, it's all going well for Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer currently getting the better of Frank Lampard. What's going on here? It said 3 minutes at a time, so it's got a yes. I'll just get Instagram open in case anything comes through here. Well, is my link actually in the link's actually in the bio? Yeah, it is the right one. Give me a second. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, get your comments in. It's half time. It is 1-0 to Manchester United. The penalty, I mean, some will say it's not, some will say it is, but in my opinion, I think it definitely is. And I'm not saying that just because I'm follow United, obviously. But it's certainly a penalty. I think, obviously, Kuma, he times his tackle wrong. He ends up catching Rashford on the foot. And then, of course, he goes down. Referee, without any delay, gave straight, immediately a penalty. Chelsea have been really impressive, says Joe. I've been impressed with Mason Mount. I think Mason Mount element has caused a lot of problems. And not just him, Chelsea have caused a lot of problems. Chelsea have hit the crossbar, they've hit the post. They've been quite unlucky. If they had actually finished their chances and actually done better with some of their passing in the final third, hasn't been exact. But I think if they'd finished their chances, I think they could be winning this game at the minute. So I think Chelsea are still in it, I'll admit. United have been quite decent as well. But when you look at the stats-wise, a minute, Chelsea have had more of the possession. And it was what I expected. Chelsea like to play the possession game a lot. And of course, they go forward. There's times where sometimes they do the possession game and it doesn't work. But that obviously, it happens to every team when that happens, I think Chelsea have been the better team, but I think at the same time, it's really the goals that do the talking, don't they? I mean, a penalty which smashed in by Rashford, but I think Frank Lampard's done well so far as Chelsea manager. And I mean, Frank Lampard's obviously been manager now this is his second season as manager now. First time actually managing in the Premier League. But he knows Chelsea's club back to front. He knows the Premier League like the back of his hand. He scored over, 200 goals in the Premier League at Chelsea. He's a Chelsea legend. And I think so far, but the fact he's got some players that he knows, obviously Mason Mount from Derby, Tomori from Derby, there's a few Derby players in there amongst that squad. So I think that's what helps him as well. He's got a lot of there's 2 Derby players in there that know his football. And I think his style of football is impressive. So if they don't win today, I think they can count themselves quite unlucky because I think they've been quite good. But I think it's been an entertaining game so far. And looking forward to seeing what the second half brings. For those who have just joined, by the way, calls are accepted. I'm taking calls, by the way, if you're coming on. Just need to check this. I was looking at something and I can't remember. I can't find it. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to look for. They're just doing the half-time analysis now in the studio and stuff. Oh man, the match and stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Wan-Bissaka's impressed me as well for United because I think Wan-Bissaka's done quite well. He's winning a lot of the battles on and off the ground as well. So he's been an incredible player so far. I think he's done quite well. Maguire, solid as usual. And I think him alongside Lindelof is quite a good partnership. I think it'd be better than probably having him and, Smalling or Jones. They're just showing the penalty incident. A certain penalty referee doesn't even delay. And Rashford coolly smashed it in. So that's the company goal that gives Manchester United a 1-0 lead going into half-time. And if Manchester United do keep hold of this, it'll be their 16th win against Chelsea and their 11th home win in the head-to-heads. And coming into this game, I forgot to mention as well, head-to-heads, Chelsea played 54 games. This is now the 55th game between the two sides, and this is according to the Premier League app. Chelsea have won 18 of the battles, whilst United have won 15, and 21 of the games have ended in a draw. Today, as it stands, it'll be 55 played and 16 wins for United, and their 11th home win against Chelsea. Now, last time we played Chelsea, it ended in a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. It could happen again, and I wouldn't be surprised if it did end as a draw, I'll be honest. But of course, United fans obviously want to win. Chelsea fans want to win. Going into the game, I thought it could be a draw. But of course, with Manchester United being part of this channel, you obviously have to go for United win. A lot of people actually gone confident as well. There's currently on the list here 1-1s, 2-1s, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1. I'll go actually down the list. So we have 3-1, 2-1, 2-1, 3-1, 1-1, 1-1, 2-1, 2-1. So a lot of people going for mainly Manchester United wins. And I have to say that's interesting, actually. Chelsea have actually not lost their first game of the season for a couple of years. And today could be the first time it's happened for a while. Still got a couple of people in the live chat as well. Joe Willett, by the way, thanks very much, John. Chelsea have been really impressive. In my opinion, the Blues have been the better side, and Frank has got Chelsea very organised. I have to agree with that. As I was saying, I think they have been the better team. They've had more chances. They just can't finish them. If they could finish their chances, I think, they would probably be leading, probably without a shadow of a doubt. And Frank's got them very organised. Yeah, Frank's style of football is interesting because in the Championship he played a lot of attacking football, a lot of passing movement, and a lot of Derby fans especially enjoyed watching that football. And I enjoyed watching that football when Boa played against him, and I think it was entertaining football that he played there. First game competitively as Chelsea manager, and I think he's doing a decent job so far. The only thing that's missing for him is a goal. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do get a goal. Still peeing down here. Liam Martin, thanks so much for joining again. I don't know, you disappeared, I don't know. Thanks for coming back. My prediction's still on, mate. Hope United get the second goal, and then United concede. I'll get the prediction right. With regards to United, goal difference is important for Manchester United, and I think, Chelsea have been in the game quite a lot. They've been unlucky not to score, but I think if Chelsea did score, I wouldn't be surprised. If they don't score, then I think I will be quite surprised. So I'm expecting Chelsea to score in the second half. And it's either going to be, I think it could be a draw. For those who don't know, I've looked at the stats. And Chelsea have had 8 shots. United have had 5. Chelsea have only had 3 shots on target from those 8. They've hit the crossbar, they've hit the post. They've been unlucky. So I think if they score in the second half, I think they'll deserve it. They deserve a goal, without a shadow of a doubt. Phone lines are open, by the way, till the second half begins. So if you do want to call in, feel free. I'm just going to quickly get onto Instagram just to check this, see if anything's coming through here. No. I've just realised it's Eid Mubarak, by the way. So I did forget about that. I believe is it Eid or Eid? Eid Mubarak, is that how you pronounce it? To everyone.
No idea.
I'm guessing it's Eid.
Yeah, there's stuff on Facebook about it.
Yeah, well,
Must be, yeah.
in basic terms, happy Eid to the people who celebrate it. I think in the second half as well, I think Greenwood will come on. And I think James will come on for his first Manchester United start in the Premier League for a while. And I think if there's going to be a third one, I think it might be Transabi. I think it might be a risk playing Transabi against these. But we'll have to see. We'll be back for the second half very, very shortly. So if I can turn off the... Is that it? Has it done it? Have I done it right? Or what's happened there? Let me... Has the camera gone off? No, it hasn't. Brilliant. That's... Thought it didn't. Okay, how do you turn the... How do I change... How do I turn off the thing? Video capture device. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh, undo. I don't know what I'm doing with this. No, that changes that. How do you turn the video capture device off? Oh, well, there's no point me playing any music now because the Chelsea players have just come back out and the referees have come out. Well, that was pointless. It's different to using normal OBS, so interesting. Let me know what you think of the first half. Do you think United will carry on and win, or do you think Chelsea will get an equaliser? Let me know in the comment section and in the live chat. Don't know why I'm saying comment section, it's live in a minute, but let me know in the live chat. Somebody say just need. I just eat food. Nice quiche today. Quite like the ham and cheese quiches. Yes. Manchester United have put on Instagram. Manchester United go into the break 1-0 up, all to play for in the second half. How's the drink, says Scott? Fine. Oh, we're off. The second half is about to kick off here at Old Trafford. Let's go. All together now. And it's live on Does Football Stand. If you're watching it on Sky, then it's live with Martin Tyner and oh dear, Chelsea literally on the attack immediately. 10 seconds into the second half. In the penalty area, plays it through. And out for a corner. Off Scott McTominay. Well, United were already in trouble in the first 20 seconds of the second half there. Wasn't great. By the way, I'm going to try and call into the football terrace at full time, by the way, and get my points and opinions over on there. So if you do want to listen to that, I'll try and get on. Hopefully I'll be able to get on. So do check out the football terrace, big channel. I'll see if I can get on today. Later on when he's streaming later. There will be no live review, by the way, because I don't have enough time to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay live for about 10-15 minutes, give my thoughts on the game and everything, me man the match and all that jazz, and then we'll end the stream there. We'll also get your thoughts and opinions on as well. So it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer against Frank Lampard, 2 Premier League legends against each other, and 2 club legends against each other managing for their clubs. Please do drop a like if you haven't already done so. Much appreciated. And as I say, if you do want to donate to the channel, there's a link in the description down below. Here's an interesting stuff for you. When Manchester United are ahead at half-time at Old Trafford in the Premier League, they've been leading in 279 games. They've been leading at half-time in the Premier League at Old Trafford. 279 games, 263 wins, 16 draws. United have never lost at Old Trafford when leading at half-time. So there's some interesting fact there. Oh, Jesse Lingard concedes a free kick for standing on Kovacic's foot, and he gets a yellow card. Oh, Griezmann scored his first goal for Barcelona in a 4-0 win against Napoli today. Great start for him then. Oh. Can you get any comments in the live chat as well? I'm just looking at something here. Chelsea on the ball here. I think Chelsea will equalise. I'd be surprised if they didn't mind, to be truthfully honest. Challenge. Let me check the live stream's stream health is still fine. Seems to be fine when we're downstairs. Probably because the route was down here. Chelsea on the ball now, 48 minutes. I've not spoke that much in the second half because there was only that one wheel thing and that stat I came up with. I didn't come up with, but that I said it came up on the TV. It's a good ball down there to switch the play to Pedro, who loses it against Luke Shaw, and that's a throw-in. Oh, Luke Shaw's in pain there. Luke Shaw's struggling. I think he must have got caught on the leg or on the foot, but he was in a bit of pain there. That's Billy Quetta with the throw-in on the right-hand side near the Chelsea fans. And, referee. Referee gives a free kick to Manchester United, a foul on Scott McTominay. Mason Mount it was. There's Manchester United's legend, Sir Bobby Charlton, who has his own name on the stand. You've got the Sir Bobby Charlton, you've got the Sir Alex Ferguson, you've got the Stretford End, and then you've got the North stand. I don't know what the other stand's called. If If you just joined, please do leave a like, very much appreciated, by the way. That's a 4-in for United taken. And United keep hold of the ball. Oh, can't it be? Sorry, was it? I think it was United. I think it might have been Chelsea. I didn't actually see you through it. Oh, it's a good ball down to the left-hand side for Chelsea. Emerson gives chase and wins it. On the left-hand side, going forward. That's a good ball down there to Pedro. Is he going to put it on his left foot? Who hits one on his left foot. Curling over the bar. Took a deflection, no corner kick. Ross Barkley with the ball. Threw the ball down to the opposite side. And then Pedro takes a shot. Takes a deflection, goes over the bar for a corner. Chelsea have come into it in this second half. They've been, I'd say, the better team in the second half so far. United haven't really got going. Corner in front of the Sir Alex Ferguson end. Sir Alex Ferguson stand. Headed on, headed away. And Rashford manages to keep hold of that. Trying to keep that in. And he didn't keep it in, unfortunately. He managed to actually get through two Chelsea players to get to the ball. He did well there. Didn't keep it in. 4-in for Chelsea taken. And Chelsea playing it backwards, back into their defence. Of course, they always like to play a possession game and then go forward with it. And United win it back now. Here's Lingard. Left on side. Ref gives advantage. Oh, that's a foul, referee. Thank you very much. And I think that'll be a yellow card. It is a yellow card for Jorginho. Can't really have any complaints there. Lingard just too fast. On his right foot. He puts it on his left foot. He kicks it a little bit further with his left foot. And then Jorginho just slides in and totally takes it down. No complaints. A definite free kick there. He knows. Free kick for Manchester United. 52 minutes in. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is wanting Pereira to take the free kick. With the free kicks in the centre of the attacking third. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants Pereira to pass it out wide. Yes, and he has done. Wan-Bissaka just about manages to get there, crosses it into the penalty area, headed away. As far as Pogba on the right-hand side, who passes it to Wan-Bissaka, who's just beside him. And Lingard turns, plays it down, manages to get past one Chelsea player, plays it down to the left-hand side. Luke Shaw, of course, scored in the first game of the season at Old Trafford last season against Leicester City. That was his first, first or second senior goal for Manchester United. Into the penalty area. Oh, go on. Harry Maguire turns. And a hit by Rashford blocked. And Chelsea can't clear their lines at all here. Luke Shaw, left-hand side. Plays it to Martial on the left-hand side, who's near the penalty area now. Lingard in the centre. And United are just passing it around here. Rashford, is he going to swing it in? He is going to swing it into the penalty area, and it's headed away. Oh, but United win it back again with McTominay in the penalty area. He gets out-muscled and loses the ball against Ross Barkley. And that's a ball downfield from Ross Barkley, which could go out for a fine. Oh, United players getting in the way of each other. Luke Shaw trying to win the ball. Whilst another United player comes in, they accidentally collide into each other and nearly ended up colliding into Frank Lampard. Fun for Chelsea, so that would have been a bit of a comical thing to see. I mean, nothing can beat that 4-in from Brentford yesterday, which just totally, I don't know if it slipped out of his hand or something, but it ended up going to the side of him instead of going on the pitch. So it was a comical 4, I'd fair say. Interesting 4, wasn't it? United win that back again. That's a good ball. Punt down the field by Lindelof. And Lingard wins the ball but concedes a free kick as well. Ah, the joys of life. Chelsea with the ball down the right-hand side. Aspilicueta comes from centre-back down to right wing. And there's a shot. Oh, what a save by David De Gea. It was going towards, I think it was going towards his far post. It was a great shot, that. And a fantastic save by David De Gea and punts that away. Punches that away. Why am I saying punt? Punts. I don't know why. He just punches it away is what I was trying to say. I don't know why I'm saying punts, but okay. That's a new word I've created. Probably is actually a word. Chelsea keeping hold of the ball here. 56 minutes in now. Carmen Buster Sport, thanks very much for joining the stream. Please do leave a like if you haven't already done so. Very much appreciated. Chelsea on the left-hand side. Plays it to the player on the overlap. Ball into the penalty area, headed away. Couldn't quite see who was actually the player there. Couldn't see the number. Here's Ross Barkley, who turns, tries to get through two United players and not successfully doing so. Kovacic now. Mason Mount, who's caused a lot of problems so far today. I think I would give him man the match if I was a Chelsea fan. If I was man the match... Sorry, I'm getting my teeth in the wrong place as usual. If I was a Chelsea fan, I would give Mason Mount man the match. He's been incredible. He's caused loads of problems for Manchester United's defence. And United have a player down injured, and that is Scott McTominay. Yellow card for Tammy Abraham for foul. Let's see what happened here. So, McTominay on the ball. Ooh. McTominay passes it down the field and Abraham ends up following through. I mean, it is a foul, but whether it's a yellow card, I don't know. Because I didn't see that much contact on it. But he must have totally caught him. Like, they're showing the replay now of the cross that was headed on. It was actually Emerson again with another walkout shot. Substitution for Chelsea. Replacing number 8 was Barkley. Number 22, Christian Pulisic. Here we go. This is Christian Pulisic's competitive Chelsea debut in the Premier League. As I say, it's going to be interesting. Pulisic against Wan-Bissaka. Probably the most heated battle, probably. That's what's going to be. So Wan-Bissaka's going to be up against it, but I think Wan-Bissaka can do it. 58 minutes. One substitution for Chelsea, no subs for United so far. Chelsea have been the better team in the second half now. They're causing loads of problems. Emerson is causing a few problems. He's getting a couple of shots off and he's hitting them with lots of power. I wouldn't be surprised if Emerson actually had a shot that flew straight in the net. It's unbelievable today. I still think Mason Mount would be man of the match if it was me. United have had 6 shots, 2 on target. Chelsea have had 12 shots, 4 on target. Chelsea have been by far the better team in this entire game. However, they can't finish the chances. De Gea's keeping United in the game. And Chelsea still behind. Do keep getting your comments in the live chat, by the way. Before anyone asks, I can't show the game footage, by the way, as well. Which it says in the title. Free kick for Chelsea again. Left-hand side. Just going to... Oh, Pulisic is injured already. Pulisic has just come on about 2 minutes ago. Oh, he gets totally pushed over by Pogba. And Pulisic in a bit of discomfort immediately. I think that's what United's plan will be, try and get Pulisic injured. That's what I think will be United's plan. 60 minutes played. We played 15 minutes of this second half in what's been a very interesting battle, but Chelsea still 1-0 down against United. However, they've had a lot more shots than the Red Devils. Are you getting the Manchester United away kit? No, I've got the home shirt. I'm not getting the away kit. I don't like the away kit. I think it looks like a bloody pair of curtains. It's absolutely awful. I do not like the away kit. I'd look like I'm wearing a pair of curtains. So I've got the new United shirt with the black logo and stuff. So this is the new United shirt. Have a look here. What's going on here? Oh, it's fallen. Oh, Rashford manages to win a corner for Manchester United. Please do leave a like if you haven't already done so, by the way. Keep getting your comments in the live chat. I do apologise. I don't speak for the full time, by the way. I do take a few seconds break and then wait for something that's happening. Scotty B's put, I'm not a fan of the Norwich away kit. Yeah, it's not the worst that I've seen, mind. United has to be down there as one of the worst away kits. Awful. It's like looking at a pair of curtains, literally. Poor. We need to have a chat sometime, Scott, because we never get a chance to talk to each other apart from the messages, but we never get a chance to actually talk to each other on the call. We never get a chance to talk on calls. So should do that sometime when we get the chance. So I've not been able to speak on the calls at all. So I mean, is there anyone that actually like? Oh, Gareth Southgate in the stands. Gareth Southgate, the England manager, is in the stands. I'm assuming he'll be looking out for Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, anyone else, Ross Barkley, Rashford, Lingard, anyone else? I don't think there's anyone else. He'll be looking out at all the players that I've practically just named. He'll be looking out for practically all of them. As it stands, it's the perfect start for United. Oh. Any other comments in? No. Chelsea on the ball now towards the left-hand side is Kovacic. Looks to play it in centre. No, he goes past one United player and then plays it back. United just keeping players back. Chelsea like to play the patient build-up as well as possession. They're playing patient build-up here. It's a long ball down to the left-hand side. It's a nice ball, actually. Can Wan-Bissaka need to get a foot in here? That's Pogba there. Trying to win the ball back and not successfully doing so. That's a good ball down. That's Tammy Abraham. He's getting fouled by Lindelof. Oh, he got fouled by Lindelof and the ref told him to get up. I'm incredibly surprised that wasn't a free kick. Rashford plays it down. Lingard. Right hand plays it back. Pereira into the penalty area. Touchdown by Anthony Martial. 2-0 to Manchester United. It was a long ball into the penalty area. Lovely ball from right hand side in front of the Alex Ferguson stand. Into the penalty area. Martial slides in and it goes into the back of the net. I didn't see the goal that clearly, but all I know is it's Manchester United 2, Chelsea 0. But I have a feeling this goal could be disallowed because I think there was a foul. I think Chelsea, I think that was a foul on Tammy Abraham. So I think it's going to be disallowed, I think. They'll probably check VAR.
That was at the other end of the field, not was it?
Yeah, but it's in the build-up. into the penalty area. Oh, it's a nice goal for Martial. The new number 9 gets a goal. And what did I say? 2-1 to Manchester United, Martial and Rashford to score. So if Chelsea score, then it means I've got my prediction right. I've also got my goal scorers correct. I think the last touch comes off a Chelsea player. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer stands up going, yes. Yes. Nice. Manchester United 2, Chelsea 0. And I have to say that Chelsea will feel a bit robbed there because I think that was a foul on Tammy Abraham. The goal has been given. No, it's 2-0 to Manchester United. Olivier Giroud has come on for Chelsea to replace Tammy Abraham. That's a long ball down the field. Oh, the linesman's not put his flag up. 3-0! 3-0! The linesman's not put his flag up. It's Manchester United 3, Chelsea 0. Practically straight from kick-off. Chelsea kicked off. Passing it around the back. Well, not passing it around, but passing it around in midfield third. Oh, I'm lost for words. They lose the ball. It's a long ball down the field to Rashford. He's onside. Well, I thought he was offside. I wasn't sure if he was onside or not. We'll have a look at the replay in a minute. But Rashford, one-on-one with the keeper, smashed it into the bottom corner. It's 3-0 to Manchester United. I do not believe this. It's totally against one of the players as well, because Chelsea have been the better team for the entire game. Rashford is well onside. He's onside. It's a perfect decision from the linesman. And Manchester United 3, Chelsea 0. And what does that mean to Manchester United in the table? United will now move up to 5th. Actually, no, they'll probably move up into the top 4 now. They're either going to be 5th or 4th now. Wow. 2-0. 1 minute later, it's 3-0. And Rashford's got 2 now. Well, that's my prediction gone. And there's only 2 predictions left, which is 3-1. So my prediction's gone. 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 There's only 2 left, and that's Nick Muller and Rashford Jawara with 3-1. Goodness me. From 1-0 up to 3-0 up. Unbelievable. No, they're not going to be 6th because 3-0. Better goal difference than Spurs now, so they'll be 5th or 4th now. Wow. I never thought it would be a game like this. It's 3-0 to Manchester United. I haven't updated the score in the live chat, by the way. I do apologise. 3-0, Rashford with the second goal. I don't believe what I'm watching here. Are we watching Barcelona? Because coming into this game, it looked evenly matched. And Chelsea have been the better team for the entire game. I don't believe this. I do not believe it. 3-0 against a strong Chelsea squad. Frank Lampard had his team set up perfectly. They did well in the first half. The second half, they have fallen apart defensively. They're still being the better team, but defensively, they're letting players in all the time now. And we've still got another 20 minutes or so to go left of the game. I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless because I didn't expect it to be like this. I didn't expect it to be 3-0. Victor Lindelof gets his first booking of the season for foul and a free kick for Chelsea. Can United keep a clean sheet now? Probably not. Please drop a like. This is what happens. This is what happens on the channel. Any watch along that happens on here. Always expect drama. Ball into the penalty area. Headed on and over the bar by, I believe that's Kurt Zouma. 20 times Man United. 20 times I say. 20 times Man United. Playing football on the Busby way. 20 times Man United. 20 times I say. 20 times Man United. Playing football on the Busby way. I don't normally do that on the live watch-alongs, but why not? 3-0 up. Great atmosphere, not just in here, but great atmosphere in the stadium as well. Well, Chuff me. Oh, United have won the ball again off Chelsea, and Kepa manages to kick it down the field. Oh, Pedro's on the attack now for Chelsea in the centre. Going to play it to the far right-hand side. Here's Emerson, who's going to hit one. Fizzes straight into the keepers of keeper's gloves. Sorry, the gloves of David here. I'm getting my words in a muddle. I'm not gobsmacked. Probably why. Scott's put 2-0, 3-0. My prediction RIP. 6. Haha, Nick, I'll laugh if he gets the prediction right. And Scott's put, oh, United are actually 5th. Let's have a look here. Have they updated it? Yes, they have. United are now 5th. If United score again, if United score a 4th goal, United will shoot straight up to 2nd. They started the day in 14th on no points because they hadn't kicked off. But if United score a 4th, they move up to 2nd. Chelsea are 17th and below Norwich City now. If United score a 4th, I'll say United shoot up to 2nd. Chelsea will be 19th. Well, welcome to the Premier League. I mean, a lot of the odds were on United winning this game, to be honest. And I was half expecting Chelsea to actually win this. Well, I wasn't expecting Chelsea. Well, I was half expecting Chelsea to actually get a goal at least. And I said I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea got a goal. If Chelsea get a goal now, then I think, yeah, that's fair play. If they don't get a goal, then I'll be surprised. Because they've done well, they just haven't took their chances. Do you think Manchester United can win the league? No. I think you're looking at another, at least probably till at least next season or the season after, before United get a chance at challenging for the title. Substitution for Chelsea replacing number 5, Jorginho, number 7, N'Golo Kante. Daniel James is going to make his Premier League debut. Substitution for Manchester United. Replacing number 15, Andreas Pereira. Oh, yeah. I think Andreas Pereira forgot that you have to go off the pitch at the nearest side. You cannot go towards the touchline now, so whatever side you're on, because he's literally right in front of the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. He's been told he has to go off. He has to go off the side that he's at and walk around the pitch. He has to walk around the side of the pitch to the technical area. So as long as he's off the pitch, it's so that teams don't do time wasting anymore. Because it's to stop people from time wasting. Anthony Taylor knows the rules better than half of the other referees. Scotty B's put, we have Chelsea soon. Looking forward to it. It'll be tough. I think Norwich will struggle against Chelsea. Considering the way Chelsea played today, I think you'll struggle. But I think Norwich could actually cause a couple of problems for Chelsea. I think that'll be an enthralling game. Is it on Sky Sports or BT Sports on the telly? Let me know. Maguire's played well on his debut. Wan-Bissaka's done well on his Premier League debut. James is on for his Premier League debut at Manchester United now. Well done. Good defending that was. I think it was on Wan-Bissaka again. He's been brilliant defensively today. Been a fantastic game. And that's a foul. Free kick for Chelsea as United were on the attack there. Yes, we can. Is it televised? Is it televised, the game, Scott? Well, it looks like even though Chelsea have had more possession and more of the shots in this game, United are still doing well defensively. 65th minute Martial, 67th minute Rashford. Somebody just come by BBC Sports saying that's a foul, referee. Foul! Oh, there's a couple of tackles going in here. Jesus. Someone on BBC Sport has put £80 million tackle. Harry Maguire was not even in the same half when Anthony Martial scored Manchester United's second goal. But the 80 million man made it with a firm challenge on Tammy Abraham to win possession and see the attack in motion. Some noise in here now. I don't think even the most optimistic Manchester United fans expected this. Didn't. Don't think they did at all. 14 shots to 8 for Chelsea. Get back onto Streamlabs. Maybe BT Sports, not sure. All right, fair enough. I'll have a look. Coming up live on Sky Sports next week. End. Man City versus Tottenham. Sheffield United against Crystal Palace. Chelsea against Leicester City. Wolves against Manchester United. So Alex Ferguson, by the way, is in the stand. Led Manchester United to 13 Premier League titles. There's no sign of Norwich on Sky Sports. United on the ball here, left-hand side, right-hand side, sorry, not left. Right-hand side in front of this Alex Ferguson stand. Ball into the penalty area from Daniel James. There was no one in there anyway, but it got blocked and out for a corner. It's not on Sky. Yeah, it's not on Sky. Is it next weekend? You're playing Chelsea, I believe, next weekend. I'm going to want BT soon. In the penalty area from the corner, headed away. I don't know. I'll decide after this stream. United are just playing it back. I think they're just going to try and keep hold of this lead now. No, Norwich City are against Newcastle on next Saturday. Got the Carabao Cup as well coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday night. When do you play Chelsea? Oh, you play Chelsea 12:30 on Saturday, 24th of August. Right, you'll be on BT Sports then. 24th of August, it's 12:30, so you'll be on BT Sports. Because otherwise, it would have came up with Norwich City v Chelsea on Sky. You're on BT Sports, I think, for that game then. And I might actually watch that because it'll be interesting to see how Norwich go. You've got a couple of tough fixtures. You've got Newcastle next to actually aren't that great, but well, they weren't that great today, but they can cause a couple of problems. And then you've got Chelsea. You've got a couple of tough fixtures for August, so you haven't got an easy August. And of course, you have the second round of the Carabao Cup. 14 shots for Chelsea, 5 on target, 8 shots, 4 on target for United. We've done well. We've done better with our shots on target. Oh, it's Rashford again. Cuts on the outside and tries to get the shot away. Couldn't get the shot away on his right foot. Good tackle there. Good recovery by the Chelsea defender. And Chelsea have the ball now, right at the halfway line, going towards left-hand side. Pedro now. And just one little sharp passes going on here. I think United will settle for this 3-0 win. Chelsea fans are saying we hate Tottenham. That's what. I mean, Chelsea-Tottenham is a rivalry. So that's probably why Chelsea fans are singing we hate Tottenham. That's what Chelsea fans are saying. That's not what I'm saying. I don't hate any club. But, there's obvious things, Scott McTominay, another free kick. Scott McTominay needs to be careful. He's going to get himself booked here because I think that's now 2 or 3 fouls he's committed. there's United fans and I think Chelsea fans as well that are giving a good reception to Sky Sports' special guest, Richard Josselino. James is in, right-footed. Yes! 4-0. Daniel James on his Premier League debut for Manchester United. He gets himself a goal. What a start for Daniel James. Manchester United 4, Chelsea 0, second place in the Premier League. And it's Daniel James with his first ever Manchester United goal in the Premier League. First Premier League game for Manchester United. And a goal. Daniel James. I think Daniel James is a bit emotional there. Wow. Oh my life. What on earth am I watching? It's an attack. Paul Pogba's practically 1-on-1. He just slowed down a bit. He passed it to James. James lost it at first. He takes the shot with his right foot. He lost it at first. Right-footed shot. Takes a deflection off the underside. It takes deflection off Emerson's legs. And it totally wrong foot Kepa Arrizabalaga goes into the bottom corner of the net in front of the Stretford end. What a way to mark your Premier League debut with a goal. I mean, Chelsea have played well as well, but they just have not taken their chances. And then, of course, United catch them on the break. There you go. Game, set, match. Second place in the league. I have to say this. Good night, Chelsea. The game over now. It's certainly over. If it wasn't already over. But Daniel James gets his first goal for Manchester United on his debut. On his Premier League debut, I have to say. And his Premier League home debut. Please drop a like. It's 4-0 to Manchester United. I am absolutely speechless. Daniel James. You couldn't write it, could you? You could not write a script like this. Manchester United beat Chelsea 4-0 with Daniel James getting a goal on his Premier League debut. You couldn't write it. You could not write a script like that. I didn't even think United would beat them by 2 goals. I thought United would beat them by 1 goal at the most, probably. But 4-0. United are absolutely rampant. Nick Muller's put ours close. 1-0. Yeah. No, 1. 1, yeah. Wow. Oh, Nick Muller's removed a message. Right, that's fine. Whatever. He only said, ha, Nick, man, but not close enough. Ball into the penalty area for Chelsea. Oh, he gets pulled back. I thought it would have been a penalty if that was me, probably. Pulling shirt and stuff. Still close, yeah. I don't think anyone expected a score like this. Are United turning into Manchester City or something? Unbelievable performance. Shooting wise. Good hit. Oh, what a save by David De Gea. What a save. Shot fizzing. Daisy cutter fizzing. And it's a great dive. David De Gea dives towards his near post. And coolly catches it into his gloves. What a win for Manchester United this is. Unbelievable. Just let you know the other results in the football today. Other results, I'll tell you in a second. 2 substitutions for Manchester United. Replacing number 10, Marcus Rashford. Is number 26, Mason Greenwood. Also going off for Manchester United, number 14, Jesse Lingard. to be replaced by number 8, Juan Mata, against his former club. Martial and Rashford get the goals. Rashford comes off to a standing ovation in the stadium. Greenwood comes on for his first Premier League game at Manchester United. I think it's his Premier League debut as well. He's coming on for about 5 minutes. He'll get more time in the cup games. And my watch has moved its position. I don't believe this. I don't believe it. I don't think anyone expected a result quite like this. I'm going to call in on the Football Terrace if you want to check that out. The Football Terrace, that is. Hosted by Terry on YouTube. So I'll call into that. It's quite a big channel, actually. I think he's on the road. He's on 100-something thousand subs. So I'm going to see if I can call in on now after this game. Unbelievable. Ball to the penalty area. Oh, it could have been 5. It's fallen to the right-hand side. And Pulisic loses it. Juan Mata against his former club again. And United managed to keep it in. Handball. United still keeping on the ball. I think Chelsea just want this game to end now because they've been smashed. I mean, they've been quite good as well. They've been impressive. Just they can't take their chances. They can't take their chances, and that is what happens. But I do think this result is harsh on Chelsea, in my opinion. But I'm a United fan. Well, do United fans care? Not one bit. It has to be said. I don't think United fans will care one bit. Emphatic win. I think this is the biggest scoreline ever for a first Manchester United home game. Oh no, first Manchester United did win 4-0 against West Ham in their first home game. With Lukaku scoring, I think, 2 goals, might even be a hat-trick. Is Chelsea on the edge of the penalty area, hits one blocked, good defending. Been solid defensively, United, especially since we went 3-0 up. Oh, thank you. Are you not having them? Do you not want them? Do you not want them? Yeah, do you not want them, like? All right. Right. Just gonna have some bread with lemon curd on. No. But, today's match attendance 73,620. Thank you very much for your support. Unbelievable crowd, 73,000, almost a full stadium. Scotty B says, I say 2 minutes at a time, there'll be 4. Well, long journey home for Chelsea fans. Whoa! Daniel James gets took out. When I Norwich on TV again, I need a laugh. They're on BT Sport against Chelsea on the 24th of August. 12:30, just let you know. Sorry, Scott, to tell you that. Sorry, Scott, man. The fourth officials indicated a minimum of 4 minutes added time. I said 4 minutes. A minimum of 4 minutes added time. Scott said 2, I said 4. Mind the gap, Nick, says Scott. Oh, the classic East Anglian rivalry's back again. Good hit. Oh. 2 players getting in the way of each other. One trying to slide in for the ball and it bounces over him and Wan-Bissaka's nearly stood on the United player, so that wouldn't have looked too good on his reputation. Yeah, just keeping hold of possession. And United fans in the stadium are doing, oh, way, oh, way. Whenever United pass the ball. United fans are enjoying themselves. The guys are enjoying themselves out there. Good ball down. Martial, offside. Chelsea have played well in attack, but they can't finish their chances. And this is what happens. They're getting absolutely annihilated. Coventry game. Oh, Coventry. Oh, yeah, it's St Andrews. Well, I'm going to enjoy tonight. I think a lot of other United fans are going to enjoy tonight. No point me talking anymore because it's practically the end of it. When you're going to be playing against a big team like Liverpool and Man United. .93 minutes played. We have a 4-in, Manchester United 4-in. Left-hand side of the defensive third. It's taken. It's Anthony Martial, who loses it. Kante plays it through, goes straight to a United player. Now Pogba can come away with it. Pogba gets past one. Oh, he lost the ball. And there's literally 20 seconds left before Chelsea go home. Absolutely tonked. And a good hit. That's a good save by David De Gea now for a corner kick. It's just not Chelsea's day. Chelsea have had a lot of shots in this game. If they were able to finish their chances, they would have probably beaten them. They would have probably beaten United. But they can't take their chances, and when they do, David De Gea comes out on top. Corner into the penalty area, just be the last kick of the game. Headed away. Way! Full time at Old Trafford. Manchester United 4. Frank Lampard's Chelsea 0.
No sign of Pogba there, was there?
Pogba was on there.
Huh?
Pogba was on the pitch. 2 goals from Marcus Rashford, a goal from Anthony Martial, and a goal from Daniel James on his Premier League debut. We glory Man United. Glory, glory Man United. As the Reds go marching on. Harry Maguire shines today as well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka shines. James shines. Rashford. Everyone played their part today. A great result and a great game. We glory Man United. Glory, glory Man United. As the Reds go marching on. So, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the Manchester United legend, comes out on top against the Chelsea legend, Frank Lampard. Great result for Manchester United. One way of starting the season. What a great way to start the season. 4-0 win. United, from 14th at the start of today, shoot up to second in the league by goal difference. And Chelsea fans have a safe journey back home to London tonight. And I'm gobsmacked. I'm literally gobsmacked. I didn't expect it to be as one-sided as it was. Let's have a look at the stats. 18 shots, 7 on target for Chelsea. 11 shots, 5 on target for Manchester United. See, if Chelsea had took their chances, they would have probably won the game. I'd say. They had more of the possession as well. Chelsea were the better team, but at the same time, you don't take your chances, and that's what happens. Well done to Manchester United does. Yep. United up to second. Ho-ho! I didn't think we'd be above Liverpool at the start of today, but what a way to start the season. Next game for Manchester United is a tough game at Molineux, which will probably be the first defeat for Manchester United because United never win against Wolves, so that'll probably be a defeat for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, unless United put in a performance like they did today with their attacking wise. Great result for Manchester United. I felt if I was going to give a man the match, well, I thought Aaron Wan-Bissaka played incredibly well. I thought Maguire played well in his debut. James played well when he came on, made an impact. Rashford played incredibly well. Martial caused a lot of problems. Andreas Pereira was causing a few problems as well, and Lingard is overall a fantastic game and a fantastic result for the team. And it's hard to pick who I think for man of the match. If I was a Chelsea fan, which of course I'm not, but if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be giving my man of the match to Mason Mount. I think on his Premier League debut for Chelsea, did incredibly well. Of course, he caused United a lot of problems in the attacking third, and I think overall he was one of their star players. Emerson caused a lot of problems as well, but I think Mason Mount has to be Chelsea's man of the match for me. He played incredibly well, causing a lot of problems. But for Manchester United, it's a tough one. And I'm going to go for Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford in the right place at the right time for the second goal, or for the third goal actually. Played incredibly well, caused a lot of problems. And it was a tough decision, but I think he topped off the performance in style and he gets what he deserved. Football fan Reese Carter, thanks for joining the streams. What you like? Guessing you like Maguire? Yes, I do like Maguire. He played very well actually. Played very, very well. Man the match is Marcus Rashford. Yes, totally agree. I think he deserved man the match. He played incredibly well, and the better team. I think Rashford is better than Lukaku. Well, I think anyone would agree with you there. Lukaku was about as good as John Hugel. To be honest, he was about as good as a wet fart. To be quite honest, so no Lukaku, no problem. Let's have a look at the other results from today. In the Premier League, Arsenal got a 1-0 victory at the St James's Park, home of Newcastle United in Steve Bruce's first game in charge of Newcastle in the Premier League, thanks to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Leicester City got a 0-0 draw against Wolverhampton Wanderers after Wolverhampton Wanderers went 1-0 up but had a goal disallowed by VAR. United win 4-0 comprehensively against Chelsea at Old Trafford. 2 goals from Rashford, 1 goal from Martial, 1 goal from James on his Premier League debut. In the Scottish Championship, Rangers absolutely hammered Hibernian 6-1. 3 goals, I think it was a hat-trick from Jermaine Defoe, so 6-1 to Rangers against Hibernian. So, comprehensive victory there for Rangers. St Mirren beat Aberdeen 1-0. Now, that's a surprise, to be quite honest. If I'm being honest. In the Deutsche Pokal, Darmstadt went through today as well, no surprise. Paderborn went through, knocking out Wudenhausen, which isn't much of a surprise either. Eintracht Frankfurt went through, Hertha Berlin went through, Union Berlin went through, St. Pauli went through, Leipzig went through as well, and currently Hamburger SV currently playing, drawing 0-0 against Chemnitz currently. Greuther Fürth currently heading out against Duisburg, and Köln winning against Rennes. So not really any shocks in the German Cup. Nothing comes. Anything else here? Is there any more scores you want me to tell you about? This one was out for Middlesbrough yesterday. James must start next game. Do you think United will win the Premier League this season? No, United won't win for at least probably next season or even the season after. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer before this season said it would be miraculous if United actually challenged for the title within the next 2 seasons. Thomas says Lukaku is the best United striker. Best United striker is yours even more than Michael Owen. Lukaku, I don't think was the best striker for United. He was missing a lot of sitters. Owen scored a lot more goals, but he's retired. I think he's retired now, hasn't he? So he retired ages ago. But I don't think Lukaku. I mean, the first season he was alright, got a few goals. Second season, from there, just wasn't brilliant. So I wasn't a big fan of Lukaku anyway, and I think a lot of fans weren't. Why Chelsea lost to Man? Why Chelsea lost to Man U? Well, I think the reason why Chelsea lost was because defensively they weren't stable defensively at times, especially in the second half. They were getting loads of players forward, and then they didn't have enough players back, which hence why United scored on the counter-attack mainly. Switched off at times defensively as well. I think attacking-wise, they did quite well. They had a couple of shots where David De Gea just made a couple of great saves. But I think what the downfall was for Chelsea was they didn't take their chances. If they took their chances, they would have probably got something from it, and they certainly wouldn't have lost 4-0. But I think it was just they just didn't take their chances at all. So I think if you look at it, Chelsea were a better team, but didn't take the chances and got tonked. Lukaku might be even better than Lukaku might be better than Rooney. At peak, it's debatable. Because I think Rooney was always a good player. Lukaku had that good season, and second season missing sitters and not scoring for fun like he used to. But I think he was better at Everton than he was at Manchester United. It's quite fair to say that, of course. Give Lampard time. It's only the first game of the season. Well, yeah, Chelsea lost against that, against the Japanese team. I can't remember what they were called, Kawashima or something like that. Some Japanese team in pre-season. I think that might have been his first game in charge or something, and the Chelsea fans saying, get him out. There'll be some Chelsea fans, I think, will be saying, get Lampard out and stuff. You have to give managers a chance. I mean, it's silly. It's just silly, isn't it? Just have a look at something come through. I'm going to end the stream in a minute anyway. What? Yeah. That's practically it. Harry Maguire's is currently getting interviewed on Sky Sports. Man of the match, as I say, for Chelsea, Mason Mount. For United, it has to be Marcus Rashford. A great game, and I think it's been a good game and a good, I dare I say, a good chapter for the Premier League. It's good for United. Wasn't great for Chelsea, but they were the better team. So some positives and negatives for United and Chelsea to take from those games. Well, from this game, definitely. And hopefully things might happen. Thomas says, I need to sack Lampard now, in my opinion. Give managers a chance, man. I don't think anyone... People can't... I mean, this is one thing that has annoyed me before. People are saying, right, get so-and-so out, we've lost this game. Yeah, you might have lost the first game, but it's your first Premier League... It's his first Premier League game as a manager. So you have to give him time. You have to give him time. You have to give him chance, you know. Can't just say get him out now and stuff when just because you lost 4-0. But Harry Maguire, I think, got man the match. You need to give people a chance, that's the thing. Too early. Give Gabanin time in Everton. I don't know who he is, to be honest, but yeah, fair enough. Anyway, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe down below. We are close to the 700 subscriber mark, and please do leave a like. We are going to end the stream here. I've given my sort of review. There's going to be no live review. Fantastic game for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka played well. Everyone, I think, played well. Beautiful game of football and a good way to start the season for Manchester United. As Glenn Matthews put, beautiful game of football, good start to the season. United get off to a fantastic start under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer this season. Whilst for Chelsea, not a great start under Frank Lampard, but they were the better team, so they have a lot of positives to take from the game. Entertaining game. I'm looking forward to the game against Wolves. It's going to be tough. We'll see you for the next game on the channel. It might be the buying game tomorrow, but I doubt I'll be doing the buying game tomorrow anyway, because it's against Energy Cup Bus and it's a DFB Pokal first round game, so I don't think I'd get much from that anyway, so probably won't do a watch on for that. I don't think there's anything else to say. Thank you all very much for your support. It's been incredible today. And from all everyone does his football stand, have a fantastic evening. GGMU, if you're a United fan, all the best. See ya.